Hello, welcome back to Settlement Survival. We pick up where we left off, constructing and modernizing our town, changing everything over to garden villas. We do have some luxury houses here, which I guess could be considered slightly better than villas, but more families fit into villas, and I think that ultimately is going to be the better thing. We do have a large trading post built. We now are sending 3 caravans at a time, one from the small trading post, two from the large one. So we'll just keep sending that along for the time being. We are like running out of food, surprisingly. I'm not quite sure. I mean, we have a large population, way larger than it was, so I think we're actually running a little tight on food at the moment, which hasn't happened in many episodes. But I feel like we're gonna have to do something about this. So we might need to do like a little more on the plantation area here. Um, I think we're good on fish. I don't have to worry about that. And we did have a fair amount of wheat come in, but corn's a little light. So let's go ahead and build another couple plantations here. I think build 2 here. We should also build a cut stone road going up to here. Okay, we got a caravan back, and at the same time, we got a merchant ship. So let's go ahead and talk and see what they got. Fine handbags are a thing we can buy. I think, yeah, we could sell some of the fat, some of the reed fiber. Oh, we did take 20,000 animal dung and put it here. So we'll go ahead and sell all of that. We don't have a lot of extra cotton, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. We have plenty of brick, plenty of cut stone. We have no ointment or medical alcohol. And fine handbags could be good value. So let's go ahead and purchase like 300 of these. And then I don't know, like 20 of these, 50 of these. All right, how much more can we squeak out here? All right, that's a little bit over. There we go. We got some fine handbags, got some medical alcohol, got some ointment. Seems like a pretty good deal to me. We got rid of a bunch of stuff, uh, which kind of needed to go anyway. None of it was food, so we definitely are consuming all this food. We do have a massive population though, so that does kind of make sense. Um, looks like we are using up these planks pretty readily, building up these plantations. I think I'm just gonna plant more wheat. The corn came in down here, but that's pretty much used for fodder. That and soybeans. We sold a bunch of the fish off. Our water is actually going down for once, which is surprising. We had a ton of water backed up everywhere. I kind of feel like we need to, like, we definitely have more coffee beans than we need. So we should probably build a couple more tea shops, which I think is under processing. Yes. So I'm going to build 2 more tea shops, and I'm going to do another tea, another coffee, just to keep the beverages coming in. I think coffee does a better job. Tea and coffee, see, thirst 100 versus water's thirst 50. So it actually not only makes them happier, but it's twice as good at meeting their liquid needs. Okay, so we did finish building these garden villas, although we're still 29 citizens without houses. So I'm not confident that's doing too much for us. Um, but you know, it potentially could do something for us. Blueprint wise, let's see. Can increase minimum health for all citizens. I think our citizens are pretty healthy overall. I definitely don't want the immigrants. We're already overflowing with laborers and we don't have enough places to house people. So I don't want to make that situation even worse than it already is. It's kind of out of hand as it is. Food wise, I think we decided we wanted to keep going with the wheat. Although corn is 21 per grid, that's even better. Let's get some corn going over here. We are running low on outfits. So we seem to be churning through that really, really quick. Are we selling too much of our raw material? Or are we just bad at making outfits? I don't know. All right, I think we try demolishing another batch of houses. And then we'll try to convert that to... Although luxury apartments can hold up to 15 families, this can only hold up to 10. And I think I might be able to squeeze a villa or two in there. Let's see if that works. All right, we slapped down the luxury apartment. I think we have room for 2 garden villas there too. So this actually could be a net. That's 19. It's going from 10 families to 19 families. And was that 61 people or something like that? So it's pretty good overall. I mean, these only held 4, so that only held 40. So it's definitely an increase in both the amount of families and the number of people that can be in the building. All right, these caravans are moving along. Uh, I'll just cut it down for now. Give me some timber. Did we use... Are we really out of wheat? That's crazy. I never thought I'd see that at the rate we were going. I mean, they're planting it all right now, so... I think we might need to build another couple plantations. This is getting a little dicey. I'm gonna have to slap one here. One does not fit here, and I can't really destroy those roads to make it fit. So I guess I'll just leave this here for now. We do want to make tea here. And we do want to make coffee here. Are we making cocoa anywhere? Yeah, we are up here. All right, so it's fine for our water to be going down as long as these things are going up because they do a better job of keeping our citizenry hydrated. All right, we have our luxury apartment. We're back to 30 housing, but we have 2 more villas still to build. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, unless I kind of screwed us by putting that there, which I think I'm okay, I might be able to demolish these 2 and get a villa going there. I'll demolish that statue too and move it. All right, we'll put that there. Housing wise, let's get a couple garden villas. Oh, we can't because this. Can we fit a couple luxury houses at least? All right, at least we could fit some luxury houses, make it look nicer. I definitely didn't space that properly. I should have moved that all the way to the edge, and then we would have been able to fit some garden villas there. Is there anything we could put back here? Slap another statue down. All right, so this caravan returned. These caravans are almost done. They're in process. Our happiness seems to be decreasing a little bit. We do have another tech point, so let's get this one, caravan remodel. And then we'll get superior insurance next. Although I'm really not confident at how much we have to trade. We seem to be just tearing through our food. Fish too. We're out of fish. I might need to build like another another fish pond over here. Do a cut stone road all the way through. All right, it's time for the harvest. And we're already getting low on stuff. Man, this is a real problem. We got a real problem on our hands. The next season will probably be a little better. We'll have some more fisheries up and running. We are consuming like a lot of inventory. What's filling it all up if we're selling pretty much everything? Running low on clothing. I might have to build some more clothing factories. Apparently we don't have enough steel tools. I think that's because we switched to hand carts. Okay, so we have caravan 3. That shouldn't be locked now because we have +1 caravan. Okay, there. I had to click out of it and click back in. Okay, so we can send 3 caravans at a time. This should be steel tools. Because we are kind of running out of tools a little bit here. I am quite concerned about okay, if these can only produce fish, why does it do the question mark that makes me select what I want to make? They can only make one thing. I wish they'd kind of fix that. That seems a little silly. Okay, the big caravan came back. 30,000 silver. We are out of clothes. And somehow we have even more people unhoused. I think we're producing. We have too many laborers. There's too many people. I didn't think that would be a problem, but apparently it is. I have an adult school. What am I going to do with all these people? There's just too many. I can't keep up with them. I feel like we keep like heading in a positive direction, but it's just consuming more and more resources. But 800 adults and like 200 kids and 150 children. So I have over 1,000 people in this village at this point. That is a lot. All right, so we should probably expand down here because we got nothing going on down here. What does our relationship look like, by the way, with Rainia? Okay, so we did get tier 3, which unlocks the gem mine. So what does that look like? Or no, it's not processing, it's resources. All right, we cram it over here. Get that cut stone road going. Right next to a giant warehouse. Be able to shove a lot of gems. But there were a lot of factories that let us make like dyeing cloth and then doing stuff with that. I don't really know if I want to mess with that too much. Is there anything better? More caravans to trade. Lowers price volatility. Exquisite sword. Reputation 5 would give us like a significant bump in research. Is there anything worth getting over here? Barbershop. Just called Ancient. It turned timber into steel? Oh, I assume it's iron and timber together because of the carbon. Okay. This might be the Great Castle. Huh. 2 crops per grid. Is that better than a plantation though? Is the question. All right, we might want to sell some stuff to Lorenzo. Ooh, plague. That could be interesting. So it might be worth letting some of this stuff build up a little bit. I am shocked at how little food we have. Let's do like 13. Just buy a bunch of beer. Trade that stuff away. Yeah, we're just getting way too many people. We can't even clothe them all. Or feed them all. People are gonna have to start starving a little bit. There's just too many laborers. We're hitting our cap here. Unless I'm gonna start expanding massively. I need to build like a whole other farm system. Which, I mean, I guess I could do that. This could go away. I don't really need it. Well, let's plan that out. What exactly does that look like? We could build a plantation. Plantation, plantation. Okay, we could do cut stone roads. Goes down the middle there. Don't need anything in between there. That road could go up there. Don't really need a road over here, but I'll build one anyway, just for aesthetics, I guess. So it's like mostly together. So I'm gonna need a ton of planks for this, but I guess it's a good start. We do need a lot more, not advanced tailors, but we need, is there a factory? Yeah, clothing factory. So we need a clothing factory. Actually, can we just upgrade these existing advanced tailors to clothing factories? They have better efficiency, and that might help meet our needs a little better. All right, so we got all those upgrading. I think we have plenty of cotton. Yeah, 3,000 cotton. That should be plenty to go around. I don't know why I'm entertaining the idea of making even more growth here. We do have a bunch of fodder. Well, we have reserves for it. It's not actually here. We probably should do more fodder. Speaking of which, gem mine up and running. Oh, excuse me. Um, okay. So we got a gem mine going. We could trade these gems, which we haven't actually produced much of anything at the moment, but potentially we could send some caravans with some stuff. Let's go ahead and look at what we got. I do want to sell to Lorenzo, I think, now. Our water is going down. What did we have a lot of? I feel like there was a resource we had a ton of. Reed. We can absolutely sell a bunch of reed. And let's get another caravan going. We could get up to 3 caravans, so I'm not too worried about just sending ones with a very little meaningful cargo. Let's do 3,000 coffee beans and 1,800 tea leaves. Send 10 people there. And then let's form a third caravan. And we have a lot of coal. So it's heavy though. Okay. $925? No, 950. Okay. I'm just selling a bunch of stuff off. It'll increase our reputation. We do have, we at least have this up and running here. I guess let's just do corn because that's our highest yield per grid. Wheat outputs more, but we only do 1 harvest anyway. So does it really matter? Man, we are churning through as much lumber as they can possibly make. The beer is gone. We've chewed through that. We're really digging through these resources. Really digging through these resources. It's crazy. There's way too many people. Okay, let's get corn seeds going there. I mean, we're just gonna plant a bunch of corn over here. If I planted soybean, I could build a fodder factory over here and be a little more central to the animals. I think that might be worth doing. Where is the fodder? I would have thought it was under processing. No. Right. I think I am gonna do soybeans and then get the fodder factory going here. We do have gems filling up now. I didn't sell a single trade good over here. Carlos is visiting? Oh boy. Did we get even more homeless people? That is going to be very problematic, I think. Okay, so these are not going any faster. I'm going to activate this. I don't know if this will apply right away because, you know, these caravans were already sent out. But if they do apply, then at least when the trade happens, we should end up with more reputation here. All right, well, I think we're okay. Probably in a good spot to put the cut for today. So what exactly did we accomplish? We built some more housing over here, although our laborers are just increasing exponentially. It's hard to keep up with them. All our food is now being consumed again, so I am working on expanding our farm area here. We're also building a fodder factory up here to keep that going. Our water supplies are decreasing, but I have increased the amount of tea and cocoa that or not cocoa. All right. These were like reversed. But I'm making more tea and more coffee and some cocoa here. We are gathering gems in a mine that we got from a reputation point. So we're gonna work on selling them back to get more silver. I mean, we have a ton of silver. Our laborers just keep growing. But anyway, enough dragging my feet. I think we're in a good spot here. Thank you for watching. If you like the episode, consider liking the video. If you want to watch more, subscribe to my channel and release new videos almost on a daily basis. And we will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.